Hello students, welcome to Nagesh Karazgi Orchid channel. I am Veena teacher teaching you science subject for grade 3. So what we have studied in our last session students? Yes, we have started our 6th chapter, birds and their bodies. So we have studied about how do birds fly, and we have studied the different types of feathers of birds, and we have studied the different types of beaks do birds have. Let us revise quickly with these points. So the first one is what? Birds have wings to fly, isn't it? We have studied that birds have wings to fly. So birds have light bodies covered with feathers. So what we have studied? Birds have light bodies covered with feathers. So because of that only they can fly with the help of feathers. So birds have flight feathers to help them fly, down feathers to keep them warm, and body feathers to cover and give shape to their body. So in different types of feathers we have studied 3 different types of feather. First is flight feathers. What they do? They help them to fly. And what about down feathers? They keep birds warm. And what about body feathers? Body feathers help birds to cover and give shape to their body. And we have studied about the beaks. Beaks help the bird to eat and to build the nest. So what birds do with the help of their beaks? They eat the food and they build their own nest, isn't it? And how they are? The beaks are shaped to suit the eating habits of the birds. So do all birds have same beaks? No, they do have different types of beaks. Means it suits to their eating habits. Okay. So today we are going to see the new point, that is feet and claws. Okay. Now what is mean by feet, students? See, you can see these are the bird's feet. Now what we have? We have 2 legs, isn't it? In the same way birds have 2 feet. And what about claws? Yes, see your hands and legs. Just observe hands and legs. What do you have on your finger? Nail, isn't it? So in the same way birds have claws on their feet. Can you see here? Yes, these are called claws, and they do have 2 beaks. Understood? Now I would like to tell you here, the birds have 2 beaks. Okay, so they have 4 toes for walking, hopping, picking things, catching and holding food. See, how many toes do you have, students? Yes, tell me. Just count your toes. You have 2 legs now. So on first leg, how many toes you have? Yes, 5. And the second, 5. So total how many are there? 10. So in the same way birds do have toes. On first feet they have 4 toes and second 4. Okay. So what they will do with the help of those toes? So they help for walking, for hopping, for picking things and catching and holding the food. So now different birds have different types of feet. Now we will see what are the different types of birds and how they have different types of feet one by one. Now birds mainly use their feet to catch the food and to protect themselves. See what they are saying. Birds are having feet to catch their food. See, we do have hands to catch any food to eat. If you want to eat the ice cream, what you will do? You will hold your hand and you will take near to your mouth and you will eat the ice cream. Then, but what about birds? They do have hands? No. In the place of hands, they do have feathers. But how they will catch the food? With the help of their feet. So feet help them to catch the food. I have shown you in the picture. See, eagle is catching other bird. Okay. And sometimes what they will do? With the help of feet, they can protect themselves. Isn't it? Now, with the help of feet only, if somebody is doing anything with the bird, what they will do? They will scratch them with their claws. See, they do have very sharp claws. Some birds have very sharp claws to protect themselves. Okay. Now, they also use them to sit on the branch. What they will use to sit on the branch? Feet. Isn't it? Can you see here how bird is sitting on the branch? With the help of feet only. Okay. So, they also use them to sit on the branches. What they will use? Feet. Now, some birds also use claws in other ways. Now you understood what is mean by feet and claws, isn't it? Now, some birds use claws in other way. We will see one by one. The feet and claws of birds are suited to their body. See, I have given some birds' feet, and you can see the claws also. Different bird have different types of feet. Here you can see this bird is having 3 toes on front and 1 is back, and this bird is having 2 toes on front and 2 at back side. Okay. So they do means what I want to tell you here, you can see here the different types of birds are having different types of feet and the different types of claws. Okay. Now, crows, sparrow and blue jays perch on tree. See, these are called perching bird feet. Now we are going to see the perching bird trees. Perching means what? This is a new word for you. Perching means to sit on trees. Okay. So birds like pigeons, sparrow and parrots perches or sit on the tree branches, and they have feet that help them to grip thin or thick branches very easily, and they have 4 toes. Who is having 4 toes? These animals like crow, sparrow, blue jays, pigeon. They do have 4 toes and 3 faces forward and 4th one is back side. I will show you. And they can move each toes independently also. Okay. What I am saying, they can move each toes independently also. I'll repeat once again. Crow, sparrow, pigeon and the blue jay use their feet to hold on to tree branches and sit on them. So what they will do? If they want to sit on the branch, they will use their feet, and they do have three toes in the front and 1 at the back to hold on the branches tightly and sit or perches on the tree branches. Now see here, I am showing the picture of crow. See here, crow have 3 toes in the front and 1 is at back. Can you see here? 3 on the front and 1 is back. And they use front toes like your fingers. See, we do have fingers in our hand, isn't it? We do have thumb. So they use first 4 fingers. How we have 4 fingers? They use these 4 fingers like 3 toes, and we do have thumb. So how we use thumb, in the same way they will use the back side of toes. Okay. So I'll repeat once again. They have 3 toes in the front and 1 at the back. They use front toes like your fingers and the back toes like your thumb. Clear? Understood? These are called perching birds. Keep in your mind perching birds. Now we will see about sparrow. Now the toes wrap around a branch to grip it firmly. Perching bird only. See their toes. How they are, what they are doing? See the sparrow. What sparrow is doing? Sparrow is wrapping. They will wrap around a branch. What they are wrapping? Toes. Means they are just holding them. And why they are like gripping firmly? To stand properly on branches. To grip it so tight that they do not fall off even they sleep. Now see, why they are holding so tightly? Because if suppose now if they are slipping on the branch in standing position also, so they do not fall off even when they will sleep. Understood? Yes. Now we will move to the next birds. Now see, which bird you can see in this picture? Yes, students, tell me. Which bird? Rooster and hen, isn't it? Now these are called as a scratching birds. Keep in your mind. This rooster and hens are called as a scratching birds. And how they have? They have sharp claws to dig out the insect and worms from the ground. And they do have strong legs, and feet have 4 toes only, and 3 forward and 1 is backward, and occupied with strong claws. See what I had given here. Rooster and hen scratch the ground to find out the insect and seeds to eat. Now what hens and roosters do? They will scratch the ground to find out the seeds to eat. And how they are having their claws and feet? Their shape is hard claws help them to scratch the ground. So they do have very sharp hard claws which help them to scratch the ground or dig the mud. Okay, and with the help of this only they will find out the seeds and all. Got it? Understood? Now we will move to the next. Now cranes and herons have long thin legs with long spread out toes to wade through water. Now see, what type of bird these are called? Tell me, students. Yes, we have seen now perching birds, scratching birds. Now these are called as a wading birds feet. Okay. Now herons and cranes are wading birds who can walk in shallow water. They have long slender legs with the spread out the toes. Now can you see in the second picture? They do have toes, 4 toes, but they are spreaded. See, they have this distance between the toes. Okay. And how they help? These spread toes help them to walk in water and easily while catching the birds. Understood? Clear? Now cranes and herons have long thin legs. They do have very long. You can see here. They do have very long thin legs and they do have spread out toes. See. They are spread out the toes. Why they are having spread out the toes? Because it helps them to walk into water. Clear? See, what we are studying about feet and claws of different types of birds. So, how the feet and claws help birds to, we are studying about those things. Okay. So, now what we have studied? Wading birds' feet. So, wading birds are like cranes and herons. So, they do have long thin legs and with long spread out the toes, and with the help of those toes they can walk easily in water. Yes or no? Yes, and even they can catch while catching the other birds in their feet. Okay. Now we will move to the next point. Now see, now these are different birds. Now tell me which type of birds these are called. Yes students, these are called climbing birds. Now parrot, woodpecker, these are what? Climbing birds. The birds like woodpecker climb the tree and need to hold on the tree. I will show you in the second picture. We have seen about the woodpecker, isn't it? And woodpecker and parrot have two toes pointed towards the front and two pointed towards the back. Now you can see here. In this way they do have feet. Two in the front and two at the back. You can see in this picture also. Two in the front and two at the back. Now how they help them? This help them to climb the trees and hold the fruit. Now how? We do have hands to eat. Now what about parrot? So you can see in the picture, parrot is taking help of the feet to hold the fruit and they are eating with their beak. Understood? Clear? These are called climbing birds' feet. Okay? Climbing birds' feet have two in the front and two at the back. Keep in your mind. Okay? Two toes in the front and two toes at the back. Now see, now what I am showing here, you can see duck, isn't it? Duck, geese. Now these are called, yes, by seeing only you will come to know. Tell me, these are called as a swimming birds. Yes, these are called as a swimming birds. Now water birds such as a duck, goose have webbed feet that help them to swim in water, and it has three toes that are webbed together and little toe at the back, very little, and help them to push water while swimming. Now see, observe the feet of duck. How they do have three toes in the front and very small toes at back, and they do have skin between them, these three toes. Okay? And now we will read the point. Birds such as ducks and geese have webbed feet. So these are called webbed feet because they do have skin between. See, till now we have seen like this feet? No, because they do have skin between these toes. So they are called as a webbed feet. The toes are joined together by skin. You can see here. Now we have seen in the last picture they do have spread out the toes, but here they have toes and they are joined with their skin, together with the skin, and this help them to swim. Because of these types of feet only they can help them to swim those birds, isn't it? Now duck can swim. You can see here in this picture, duck is swimming in the water, isn't it? Understood? Clear till here, students? Shall we move to the next? Yes? Yes. Now we will move to the next. Now see, what you can see in the picture? Eagle. Eagle is there. Now tell me what type of bird these are called? Yes, what about we have seen just now backside, duck and geese. These are called as a webbed feet. And now this, yes, talons feet. Okay. Now birds like eagle, vulture, these birds feet called as a talons feet. Okay. How we will see one by one. Now eagles and hawks have sharp curved claws called talons. Okay. Now eagles, vulture eat or hunt other animals. Okay. These are called as a carnivorous bird because they eat other animals, and then if they want to eat other animals, so they need sharp hooked claws to catch their prey, and these sharp hooked claws are called as a talon. Okay. Now vulture, eagle, what they eat? They eat other animal. So how they catch? in their yes, in their claws. With the help of these claws, you can see here how they have very sharp curved claws. Curve means you know na, curve like seed shape, okay, curve. So with the help of these claws, they can grip the animals, small animals, they can grip the small animals in their talons. So they use their talons to grip and carry the animals. Understood about these birds? Now these are called as a talon feet. Okay? Understood? Now till now we have seen first perching bird feet, and birds like pigeon, sparrow and crow, and we have seen webbed feet, birds like duck, goose, and we have seen wading birds feet, birds like heron, isn't it, crane, and we have seen climbing birds feet, birds like parrot, woodpecker, isn't it, and last swimming birds feet we have seen, isn't it. Swimming birds means what? Webbed feet only, okay. And the last we have studied about talon feet. Got it? Clear till here? Now it's time to ask you some questions. Now tell me, what is the use of beak? Yes, tell me students, what is the use of beak? Yes, a beak helps a bird to eat and build the nest, isn't it? I'll repeat again, a beak helps a bird to eat and build the nest. Now the second question, how are the heron's feet useful to eat? Yes, tell me. Yes, a heron's feet have long spread out toes that help them to wade through the water. Clear till here? Clear till here? Okay, now we will move to the final revise of full lesson. Okay, what we have studied in this lesson, we will see one by one. Birds have wings to fly. Birds have light bodies covered with feathers. Birds have flight feathers to help them fly. Down's feather to keep them warm, and body feathers to cover and give shape to their body. And beaks help the birds to eat and to build the nest. And beaks are shaped to suit the eating habits of the birds. And the feet and claws of birds are suited to their eating and other habits. Okay. Now here we have completed our 6th chapter. Now it's time to solve the exercise. Now what you are going to do? You will read the full lesson. Okay? Before that, I will show you something. Now open your canopy, page number 42. Okay? Now see, what is the first question? Multiple choice question. In that first, which of these birds cannot fly? The options are ostrich, parrot, sparrow and eagle. Eagle can fly. What about sparrow? Yes, sparrow also can fly. Parrot, yes, we have seen parrot also can fly. What about ostrich? No. Like birds like we have seen birds like ostrich and yes, do you remember emu and kiwi, they cannot fly. So what is the correct answer? Ostrich. The second question, which of these are functions of feathers? The options are help the birds to fly, correct, feathers help them to fly, keep the bird warm, yes, exactly, and stop the birds from getting wet, exactly. Then what is the last option? All of this, yes, these all options are correct. So the option is D. The third question, which of these feathers give birds its shape? Now see, first option is flight feathers, down feathers, body feathers and all of this. Now tell me, which feather gives birds its shape? Yes, body feathers. We have seen the example of peacock. Okay, body feathers help birds to give their shape. Now fourth one, what kind of beak does a woodpecker have? Yes, first is long curved beak. No. Long thin beak? Not at all. Sharp pointed beak? Yes, because what woodpecker do? We have studied now. Do you remember? Yes. Woodpecker tap the barks of the tree with the help of their sharp pointed beak. So what is the correct answer? Sharp pointed beak. And the last one they are given broad flat beak. That is not correct. So correct answer is sharp pointed beak. And the last one, which of these birds has webbed feet? Yes, we have studied. I explained you again and again the different types of feet. Hen has scratching feet. Sparrow, yes, what about sparrow? They are climbing, perching trees. What about eagle? Eagles have talons feet. The duck, yes, duck have webbed feet. Understood? Clear till here? Now we'll move to the next question. See the B, mark correct for the true and cross for the false statement. All birds can fly. Yes, tell me students, all birds can fly? No. Birds like emu, ostrich, they cannot fly. So this is wrong statement. Now second, a beak is the tail of a bird. Yes, beak. Yes, with the help of beak they can eat their food. That is the tail of bird? No, wrong. That is the mouth of the bird. So this statement is wrong. Now third, the beak of a duck help is to catch insect on the ground. See what they are saying? The beak of the duck is having beak. Yes, correct. So how they help? How the beak will help to catch the insect on the ground? No, we have studied who will catch insect on the ground. Yes, scratching feet. Who is having scratching feet, isn't it? So this is wrong. And the last one is, birds which perch on tree have 3 toes in the front and the 1 toes at the back. Yes, exactly correct. We have studied about sparrow. Again we have studied about crow, pigeon. They do have 3 toes in the front and 1 at the back. So this is correct statement. Clear? Now we will see the C question. What is the C question? Name the following. First one, the feathers that help a bird to fly. Yes, which feathers help birds to fly? Correct, flight feathers. Right, correct spelling, F-L-I-G-H-T, flight feathers. The second one, the feathers that keep a bird warm. Tell me which feathers? Yes, down feathers. And the third one is feet where the toes are joined together by skin. Yes, they are called as a webbed feet. Just now we have seen in the multiple choice question also. And the last one is the sharp pointed claws of an eagle. They are called as a talons. Keep in your mind. Clear till here? Now we will see the last question. What is the last question, students? Here are some beaks of birds. Now what we have to do? Choose the food that birds eat from the words given in the box and write them in the blanks. Now see, in the what they are given? Small animals, seeds, nut, fish, nectar from flowers. Now tell me, what Now whatever you know, first you can write those answers. Now see this parrot. What parrot eats? Nuts. So tick the nuts and write here. Yes, do you remember those are which animal, which bird is having beak like straw? What they will do? They will suck nectar from flower. So this will come. So here I will write nectar from flower, isn't it? Now see what is remaining? Seeds. Who will eat seeds, students? Yes, sparrow. You can see a sparrow. Sparrow eat seeds. So I will take. Now what is left? Fish and small animals. Now see which bird it is? Crane. What crane eat? Fish. Isn't it? So here we will write fish. Now see. What about this? This is the eagle. What eagle eat? Eagle is a carnivorous bird. Okay. So they will eat small animals. Understood? So today in this way we have completed our 6th chapter exercise also. Now what you will do, what is your today's homework assignment is, now read the full lesson, underline the hard words, and after reading full lesson try to solve the exercise by yourself. Okay. Now it's time to wind up our session. Thank you.